These are my 3 worst YouTube mistakes. I wish I have actually known this, and I would have gone further than I really am right now. And I'm sharing this because this might also be a problem that you are facing, and most of the time we don't even know that it's a problem until we have passed that stage or we finally take that step. The worst mistake I made about YouTube, the number one is waiting for as long as I did. I waited so long to start a YouTube channel in the first place compared to when I had the information to actually start on YouTube. This was a huge mistake for me in the sense that while I said let me wait till a particular time, I didn't know that there is actually no time that is a perfect time to start on YouTube. And the reason why I made this mistake of saying let me wait was because I thought I was not ready. I was thinking I needed to buy a good phone or good camera or change an apartment or learn how to speak faster or a whole lot of excuses. This was actually a huge mistake for me. The reason why it's a huge mistake is because when I finally started, I didn't have any of these things ready. Like my voice is damn slow. Like my tone, the way I talk is still very slow. I finally started with a very poor phone, without microphone, without changing an apartment and the rest of that when I finally started. So all these times that I wasted was actually not worth it. So I think that right now, wherever you are, whatever you have, just start and now try to improve by every move, by every video, by every upload that you make. And this will actually go a long way to help you do better on YouTube instead of waiting for the perfect time to start. Now, the second worst mistake that I made was when I already started a YouTube channel. I was looking so much on what others are doing. It is good to see what your colleagues are doing, make comparison, take advantage of what they didn't do right and try to correct it in your own and the rest of that. But I'm talking about my mistake on the aspect of trying to copy exactly what they are doing without knowing that they were doing it wrong. And that actually led to a lot of me, trying to have unnecessary competition of people that are not actually supposed to be your competitors. You get that kind of stuff. So people are copying you, you are copying them. It's not as if a YouTube that you've not come into seeing. So I now came up and now have competitors. I don't really think it's worth it, because this actually led to my channel being terminated as at when I finally started, which is because I was copying the wrong they were doing as well. So it's good to actually understand what you are doing on YouTube, why you came here on YouTube, and what I should be doing here on YouTube. And then visiting other channels should be for the purpose of improvement and not on the competitive lane. You get that, right? Yeah, so this was actually a huge mistake that I made. And it's important to even learn from those people that have gone very far ahead of me, if I were to copy at all, learn from them and now add it to what is currently going on and add my personal experiences, which they did not experience, because their video might have been over a year old and the world and the content and this space is transforming on daily basis. So this aspect of copying and competition actually pulled me down a whole lot in the YouTube space. The next worst mistake I made on YouTube was struggling all alone for so long. It's not like I understand that there are people that have been on this space for 5 years. They've been on YouTube for 5 years and they still do everything. Like they do get the footages, do all the work, everything all alone. I understand that. But why I say that is a mistake for me is that I realize that alone, there's no way I can do all the work that 2, 3, 4, 5 persons could do all alone. So I believe that the more there are people that understand what they are doing, working with you, things will actually improve. Yeah, so I don't think it's actually out of place to pay people that can play their part to play it. Because as at last year when I finally realized that, and some people designing thumbnail, giving me video as in a kind of suggestion about the kind of thumbnail or the kind of video, trying to make corrections and the rest of that, my speed increased. But before, I didn't know how to do the thumbnail editing very well, but I had to be the one to always do it. So most of the time I'll get the video, and some of the time I may not even be able to edit all the videos as at when needed. Some of the time I'll do all the recording before I'm done with it. The time would have passed. You get? So trying to struggle all alone, when you try to consume all you have all by yourself, there's this popular saying that you eat alone, you die alone. So I have actually been dying alone for so long. So these are 3 of the worst mistakes. There are other minor mistakes, but these 3 are a kind of worst for me, in the sense that if these 3 mistakes are not part of the mistakes that I've made about growing on YouTube, I would have gone further than I am right now. So I don't know, what is your own mistake on YouTube currently? What do you think is that mistake you are making? Let us know in the comment section.